It is not fair. Real Madrid have just come off winning a Champions League title, and they've added Kylian Mbappe to their side. They're a juggernaut of world football, and Real Madrid would have to be bang-on favourites to win another Champions League title. And honestly, I think you Madrid fans need some adversity. I'm gonna absolutely destroy Real Madrid today, but build them back up and give them the true satisfaction of winning a Champions League title in Road to Glory style. So I have relegated Real Madrid to the Spanish second division, absolutely nuked their bank accounts so they have £0 in their bank. And whilst I have updated the squads with both players and the kits, this isn't going to matter because I am releasing every single player. And I'm just going to keep going releasing players until we have no more room in the squad. Bellingham gone. Rudiger, he's gone. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the squad we are left with. Absolutely nuked right now, but there are some decent prospects to work with. Arda Güler has decided to hang around. Fran Garcia wants to make the most of this opportunity, and Dani Ceballos wants to be a bit of experience in this squad. But this could be a great opportunity for the young players of Real Madrid to make their mark. Let's get started. And so this is what our makeshift starting 11 is looking like. A few players out of position, but a few, like Güler, that I want to turn into the world's best. We have got 4 players in our youth academy, and I'm going to have to promote them if I want to try selling anybody here in this first season. So they might not be, I mean, they're half decent prospects, I'll give them that. But we're going to have to promote them. Boateng, the best one though, this Finnish guy, Leo, I cannot promote yet. And look, I'm going to sell one player just so we have a tiny little bit of money to work with. But it is Theo Zidane heading to Racing de Ferrol for £1.2 million. So look, we're going to make one signing right here. It's for a right back, a position where we have no players. It is going to be Kobe Corbani, a young Belgian right back, joining us from Royal Antwerp for £1.15 million. He might be a superstar for us, he might be a nobody, but I want to get some momentum building in this squad. But man, we're going to have to rely so heavily on the few remaining superstars that have stayed at this club if we are any chance of getting Real Madrid back up into La Liga. This first season, it's going to be an interesting one. Let's go see how we're looking on the 1st of Jan. Our superstars are not doing enough right now. We sit 9th in La Liga with La Liga 2, that is, with Real Madrid, 31 points, but we are 2 points away from potentially making the playoffs. It would take a gigantic effort, though, for us to get in one of the automatic spots. And look, we have got the tiniest little bit of money left in our transfer budget. So I'm going to sign this Kiwi free agent, Dalton Wilkins. His market value is £220,000. I'm just thinking that we could sell him on next year for maybe £250,000. We're literally broke, so we need to try getting ourselves off the bottom as in some way possible. It's rough out here right now for Real Madrid. Finishing season 1, 8th in the second division with Real Madrid, but to be totally honest, I'm just surprised we got through this season without being sacked or something catastrophic happening. We've weathered the storm somewhat. We need to build the foundations next year though. Automatically promoted are Espanyol and Granada. And bottom of the table, I don't ever want to be down here, but Cartagena bottom right now. Real Betis win Copa de España. And it is Almeria heading back up to La Liga. Speaking of La Liga, I want to see how the table turned out without Real Madrid. And yeah, no surprise, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid absolutely walk in the league. Real Betis were 22 points behind Atletico Madrid. And I want to see where some of the top released talents went. All right, first up, where did Kylian Mbappe go? Kylian Mbappe went to Manchester United. Go on, I know some people that would love that. Jude Bellingham went to Tottenham. And Postecoglou gets Jude Bellingham. How about Vinny? Where'd Vinny Jr. go? Vinny Jr. went to Manchester City. No real surprise there. Rodrigo went to Man City as well. Oh my, I might have to destroy them soon.
That's my job.
How about Eder Militao? Eder Militao went to Atletico Madrid. Damn, that would cause some issues. How about the young fellas? Camavinga, Eduardo Camavinga went to Juventus. And Tchouameni, he went to Bayern Munich. Top performer this year, Juan Latasa, getting himself 16 goals and up to a 76 overall. which is brilliant. Gula up to an 80. We're going to have a big decision moving forward though, whether we keep him or sell him. If we sold him, we could seriously use that money to build the foundations for the future, but he could also just carry us to a Champions League title. But anyways, lads, that is season number 1 of Relegation, Bankrupt, and Rebuild Real Madrid. Let's crack on now and see if we can get Madrid back up to La Liga. So we've been given about £16 million to start off here in Season 2, which is decent. It's definitely a lot less than Real Madrid normally have in real life, but it is decent money to start with here in the second division. But I want to make some big moves here and really build out the foundations this year. If we don't get promoted, it's okay. I just really want to look back on Season 2 and know that it was the year that kickstarted everything. So I'm going to transfer list Dani Ceballos, and I'm going to transfer list Jesus Vallejo. I want to get a young core in and just build this squad up so much. So first things first, we are going to the free agents list. I've put in 6 offers here. 3 have accepted: Daniel Aguirre, Simon Guzman, and Salvador Carvajal. All of these guys, all 3 Spaniards, are going to be joining us on frees. Some will start, some will get loaned out. And there we go. We beat out Como to sign this Argentinian winger, Nacho Escobar, Mika Kovacevic, a Croatian winger, and Alfonso Di Carvalho. I'm hoping at least some of these guys can become superstars. But the lads are off to Saudi. Jesus Vallejo signing on with Al Nassr. And Dani Ceballos is off to Al Ahly. Our new centre-back is here at the Bernabeu. It is Samson Dway, the Liberian defender, joining us here from Victoria Pleasant for £5.5 million. It is quite a funny thing to think that the Santiago Bernabeu would be playing second division football. Finally getting some loan moves in though. It is going to be Alfonso Di Carvalho heading to Eibar for the year. And on the very same day, a new centre midfielder here. It is a -4 downgrade on Dani Ceballos, but it is a long-term move here. Amir Richardson, the Moroccan centre midfielder, signing on from Stade de Reims. I'm slowly trying to find that Real Madrid DNA again. Alvaro, 2 years at Cadiz for him. And the young Argentine Escobar heading to Alaves. This Dani Ceballos money is being stretched brilliantly though. We get the Spanish goalkeeper Arnau Tenas here from PSG. He wants more game time and we're going to give that to him. £12.3 million to bring the Spaniard back to Spain. And across rivalry lines, as he was a former Barcelona goalkeeper. Back to the loans though, Guzman heading to Genoa for the year. Renier heading off on loan. He's going to be joining Girona. And the goalkeeper Salvador Carvajal off to Genk. And finally, it is Kovacevic heading to Cadiz on loan. Definitely a lot more busier window than what we had last year, and I'm all here for it. We've got a good team, man. Again, we're going to have to rely on the superstars if we want to get up. But the nice thing is we've got a lot more superstars than last year, and the gap between our worst players and our best has definitely shrunk. Can we get Real Madrid back up to La Liga? Let's find out and see how we're looking on the halfway point. I honestly thought we would be in one of the top 2 spots, but we currently sit 4th in the second division with Real Madrid, only 4 points clear of dropping out of the playoffs. We need to make some more big moves here in January. We've got the money, let's use it to our advantage. But before we do that, we're going to loan a player out. It is going to be Daniel Aguirre heading to Alaves for 2 years. And then Alaves 2 days later immediately go and knock us out of Copa de España. Cheers, lads. Appreciate it. Thanks. But it's all right, fellas. We're going to put it behind us and make a signing at the right back role. We only lasted 1 year with our current right back, but we're going to get an upgrade. It is Pedro Malheiro, the Portuguese defender, joining us from Leicester City. He's already unhappy though, which is not a good omen. Get over it, mate. Help us get promoted. We'll all be happy then. We miss out on automatic promotion by 4 points. We're going to have to battle it out in the playoffs if we want to get Real Madrid back into La Liga for season number 3. Levante and Leganes are heading straight back up. As we saw, we're not going to win Copa de España. It goes to our Madrid rivals in Atletico. But we beat Eibar 4-2 on aggregate, and we are in to the playoff final where we're going to be versing Sporting Gijon for a spot in La Liga. Real Madrid are back. 6-1 on aggregate. That is dominant. We're heading back up to the big time. What a season though for Juan Latasa. Oh my god. Our front 3 went absolutely berserk this year. Arda Güler up to an 85. Oh my god, our offense is going berserk. If we didn't get promoted this year, I think most of those guys would have put in transfer requests next year. How did the lads out on loan go though? Carvajal goes up +1. Daniel Aguirre goes up +3 in half a season, which is great. Di Carvalho up 3. Guzman up +2. Renier up 4. Okay. Kovacevic up to a 70. Escobar up to a 70. So the lads that we've found, Alvaro up to a 71. The lads off on loan, doing well. Back to the big time with Real Madrid, and with the foundations we've laid and the growth we've had, I cannot see us being in a relegation battle. Now that we're here in La Liga, we need to build a bulletproof side with Real Madrid. I don't think we should be winning La Liga this year, but I don't want there to be any weaknesses for our opponents to exploit that could cost us relegation. Nico Paz was progressing okay, but now that we're here in the top flight, we need a big time upgrade. Aymar Oroz is going to be joining us from Osasuna, £21.5 million for the 23-year-old. That is a huge upgrade. Things are about to get busy here though. Nico Paz going to loan him to Rayo Vallecano. And we've turned a profit on Dalton Wilkins. We've sold him to Motherwell for £310,000. Exactly the type of money we needed after getting £50 million from promotion. You love it. This was a decision that I weighed up, but ultimately I have decided it is the right move. Marvin is being quality for us, but we need someone higher overall and younger. We need someone that's going to take us into this next era. So Marvin sold to Sevilla, just shy of 20 mil. Salvador Carvajal off on a 2-year loan, but we will pick up Marvin's replacement for the exact same transfer fee, 19.5 million. Oh my god, the value has gone through the roof. His value was like 22. He had 11 months on his contract at the Belgian side, Molenbeek. I thought I was getting a good deal. Now I feel like I've gotten a great deal. The Ghanaian winger, Ernest Nuama, is joining us. Oh, that is a massive pickup. It's all happening here though, fellas. Guzman off to Almeria on a 2-year loan. And another loan move here for Renier. This time he's off to Atalanta rather. He's just too good of a prospect to sit on the bench, but he's also not good enough to make our starting 11, so I want to get growth for him. But as you can see, it says we need squad depth for Güler, so I want to make sure that we can get a backup attacking midfielder as our next priority. And that is exactly what we will be doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pick up the Spaniard, Johnny Montiel from Rayo Vallecano, £11 million to bring him in as the perfect backup to Arda Güler. Couple more loans though for good measure. Di Carvalho off to Salernitana. And we wrap it up with Kobe Corbanet heading to Brestois. I would be shocked if we got relegated with this side. What a team we have put together in 3 years, leaning heavily on some of the players that started off here. Big first half of the season though for the new imports, and the defense as well needs some growth desperately. Where will we be sitting halfway through season 3? Alright, we sit 12th right now on the 1st of January, 18 games played. We are only 6 points clear though of the relegation. Valencia down in the relegation zone. I didn't realize they rehired Gary Neville.
I'm disgusted.
But we sit 12th right now. There is an opportunity for us to go up the table and push maybe for Conference League. But anything besides staying away from that relegation or ending up in that relegation zone is the priority. And look, I'm happy with the starting 11 right now, so I'm just going to work on fixing up the depth of the squad. We're going to sign the Swiss defender, Eric Comer, for just £6.4 million. He provides a great backup option for us though, and hopefully a bit of stability in this relegation campaign. 7th in La Liga in our first season with Real Madrid here. We are back. We are so back. 62 points. I mean, we have a better goal difference than Celta Vigo. We should have finished. We should have finished 6th. Unless that's based purely on head-to-head. We have more wins. We have more goals for. We have a better goal difference, but the same points. That has to be based on head-to-head. Maybe we're playing Conference League, but we would have been guaranteed that if we played 6th, if we finished 6th. Barcelona win La Liga. And meanwhile, in the relegation zone, Valencia escape by 1 point. Atletico Madrid win Copa de España. We're going to take a look at European football for the first time today. PSG win the Champions League over Leipzig. The Europa League goes to AC Milan. And the Conference League to Aston Villa. What a first year for Ernest. Oh my god, mate, that is brilliant. Ernest Nuama gets himself 19 goals, 5 assists, but gets himself up to an 84 overall. That signing on an absolute dime looks incredible in hindsight. Latasa up to 86. Holy crap. We might not be too far away from having a genuine crack at winning a Champions League title with Real Madrid. Gula to an 89. He gets 17 assists. Oh my god. Fran Garcia at an 89 overall as well. That is brilliant. Carvajal +1 growth. No growth for Corbijn. I'm probably going to bring him back next year and just have him as a backup. Nico Paz goes up +7 on his loan. What the actual hell is going on there? +7 for Nico. +1 for Aguirre, +2 for Di Carvalho, +2 for Guzman. No growth for Renier, so I mean Montiel's 79, so I might try getting him another loan move. And Alvaro +2, but I cannot believe Nico Paz went up that much. We are going to be saying goodbye to 2 players on freeze though. Owen McNamee, he is absolutely dreadful. I only brought him in season 1, so we could sign some players. He's walking on a free. Lansana Boateng I wanted to get a loan move for, but he would not get off the transfer list. I cannot renew a new contract with him, which is quite frustrating. But overall, it's only 1 L in a video that is so far full of dubs. Lucas Canizares wanted out of the club. He has less than 12 months remaining on his contract. I do not want another I do not want what happened last year with players walking on a free to happen. So we're going to cash in. Lucas heading to Celta Vigo. Another year, another loan move for Renier. This will probably be the last loan move we have for him, but he's going to be going to Roma for the season, a big test. I think it's time for us though to go for a big upgrade in the defense. We make a £10 million profit on the 2 years that we have had Samson Doué, but the Liberian defender heads to Valencia, trying to save them from another relegation battle. I'm currently looking for a potential backup goalkeeper. Looking through the Bundesliga, tell me how Borussia Dortmund have an 88 rated Swiss goalkeeper and a 90 rated Swiss goalkeeper. That Swiss national team goalkeeper's spot must be one of the most hotly contested spots in world football at the moment. They have got an absolute abundance. Fair play. Regardless though, fellas, we are finally going to make our first signing of the season. It is a big one at the defense. Willian Pacho, the Ecuadorian defender, signing on here from Nice. His value goes down slightly, but I'm not too mad about it. This dude looks like an absolute stud. I did not expect Nico Paz to grow as much as he did last year, so I'm absolutely sending him off on loan again. 2 years at Bologna. Who knows what sort of a position he'll be in when he comes back. Marcel Lotka will be joining us as a backup goalkeeper. He's the 3rd string Borussia Dortmund keeper, so he was never going to get a start at Dortmund with those players ahead of him. Let's bring him across to Madrid, where he might get some cup games. Keeping things relatively light this transfer window though. We've got a great squad, but we've most importantly got a lot of money up our sleeve. I could make some moves in this summer window, but I'm going to wait until January. There are probably 2 or 3 positions, 2 or 3 players that I'm seriously debating upgrading. We will see though how everything's unfolding. But lads, if you've made it to this point of the video and you aren't already subscribed, go ahead. You're clearly enjoying the content. Go ahead, scorpion kick that subscribe button down below to keep up to date whenever we post content. We are posting content every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday though, so keep your eyes peeled. Also, it turns out we actually are in the Conference League, so I would love if we could go on a run there. FC20, Diergardens, St. Mirren. This is a group that surely we could be topping. Real Madrid in the Conference League for the first time. See how we go. Yeah, this is not what we wanted. We need a massive move here in January. A massive move. 6, 6, and 6. The Devils' numbers, but we sit 10th right now. 24 points. And there is a huge disparity between us and the Champions League positions, which is what I'm aiming for this year. And I mean, we've done great in the Conference League. We're into the next round of that, but like winning the Conference League only gets us Europa League, not Champions League. We can't bank on that. We need to have an almost perfect second half of the year. And you know what, fellas? There was 3 players I was debating selling. I'm gonna sell Peter. Peter, let's go for a new world-class left winger. One place we will not be selling him though is to our Madrid rivals in Atletico. And well, there we go lads, Peter is no more. Peter heading to Sevilla for £39 million. That gives us a lot of money though to go out and get somebody insane, an end game type player. Although I will say it's not quite enough money to go and bring Vinicius back to the club. However, it is enough to bring one of the best players I have ever seen live. I watched this guy play live at the Euros. Bradley Barcola. This dude is an absolute freak. A genuine freak. And I need him here at the Bernabeu. The 86 rated French winger is our biggest signing of this Real Madrid rebuild. And I cannot wait to see what he can do in this second half of the season. We pay £70 million on the dot to bring Bradley Barcola across from Paris. Oh, we narrowly missed that. That slow start of the season has killed us. We go from having a 6-6-6 record to a 19-8-11 record. We finish 7th again in La Liga for the second straight year. But we were just 4 points off Sociedad. We need to figure out our first halves. Barcelona win yet another La Liga title, but I'm telling you, we're coming for the crown next year. Relegation zone Valencia, a lot more comfortable this year. Vallecano, Almeria, and Barcelona rivals in Espanyol, the Catalonian side, relegated. Sevilla win Copa de España. We really haven't gone on a run there in this whole video. Atletico Madrid win the Champions League. Madrid really red and white at the moment. Athletic Bilbao win the Europa League. So 2 Spanish sides winning European silverware. Can we make it 3? So how do we go in the Conference League? Round of 16. We lost to Frankfurt. Oh my God. We lose to Frankfurt. That is a piss take, man. And it ends up being Lazio who beat Besiktas and win the Conference League. Gotta say though, holy crap is this man a good footballer. Ernest Nuama up to an 89 overall in his second year here at Real Madrid. Juan Latas is so interesting though. 88 overall. He hasn't had any insane seasons though. So next year might be big for him. If he doesn't perform, we might have to sell him on and cash in. I'm going to be bringing Rainier back to be a backup attacking midfielder next year. Although Johnny Montiel, 80 overall, he could get the starting spot over Rainier. I might have to do some position changes. And Nico Paz goes up another 2 overall at Bologna. The fact we didn't qualify for the Champions League here in Season 4 is absolutely devastating. Crack on Season 5 with that being the #1 priority. A massive 5th year begins right now. We blow the majority of our budget right now on a huge signing. Martinez, Arenal Martinez, coming back to Spanish football. He was at Bournemouth. We've brought him to Real Madrid for £70 million. That is absolutely massive, but that is also a massive upgrade at the right back role. We do need a little bit of a clean out here though. Bit of spring cleaning. Pablo Ramon off to Chavez. Marvel heading to Romania for $1 million. The biggest of them all though is Pedro Malero heading back to English football. He signs on with Aston Villa for just shy of £37 million. Did find a way to squeeze in a loan though. Guzman heading to Almeria on loan. And the Belgian defender, our first signing, Kobe Corbani, heading to Midtjylland. We only made £800,000 profit on him in the 5 years, which is kind of disappointing. I have decided though to convert Rainier from an attacking midfielder into a right winger. It keeps him at 78 overall, but at least we're not going to have that competition with 2 quality backup attacking mids. I want all the money we made from player sales going right back into building out this bench though. We're going to sign Jorge Cuenca. He's going to be an awesome backup centre half. Nuno Tavares will make an awesome backup left back. We're going to get the Portuguese defender from Lyon. And Ricard, a man whose mustache just looks perfect. He joins us from Granada as a backup right back. I feel like I haven't been talking about Fran Garcia all that much, but he's quietly behind the scenes gone up to a 93 overall over the past 5 years. That is unbelievable. This starting 11 is unbelievable. We've got great bench options, reserves and quality all around. We need to be qualifying for the Champions League this year. And I will say, it is a massive, massive season for the guys that are 83, 84 overall. If you're 86 or higher, you're basically going to be in this squad unless you're not performing. But right now, the heat is on Richardson, Oroz, Pacho, Tenas, and Marin. All these guys need big seasons or they could be on the chopping block next year. That's what we're after, lads. That is what we're after. 1st of January, we are currently on track for an invincible season. We've still got 6 draws like we had this time last year, but instead of having 6 losses, we've put those 6 losses into the win category, and that is making all of the difference at the moment. Barcelona outside of the Champions League spots, but we can't focus on the other big clubs. We need to focus on winning La Liga with Real Madrid. And I mean, we're undefeated in all competitions at the moment. 6 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, just 3 goals conceded in the Conference League. We are on track for a special season. Let's make sure we finish it just as strong as we started it. Oh my God, 1 loss all year. We've qualified for the Champions League. We've won La Liga. But imagine the exclamation mark it would have made if we did it invincible. 1 loss all year. And if you look down the bottom there, on the 30th of April, we lost to Barcelona. Of course we did. El Clasico was the reason we don't go invincible. That stings. Relegation battle though, and it is going to be Cadiz, Valladolid, and Alaves down. Barcelona really playing party poopers, aren't they? They win Copa de España. Man City win the Champions League. I'm very excited for us to be there next year. Man United win the Europa League. Let's see though if we can go undefeated in the Conference League. All right, preliminary round not involved. Last year we went out in the round of 16 and we go out to Sturm Graz. Are you taking the piss? For the 2nd straight year, we go out in the Conference League round of 16, 4-3 against the Austrian outfit. That is actually crazy. Oh my God, and Leipzig end up winning. Bradley Barcola though, that is an insane year. And it's good to see 21 goals here from Juan Latasa. He's definitely bought himself another year. There are definitely bigger priorities. Aura's up to an 85, which is awesome. Richardson, 84, might go for an upgrade there. Gula, 92 rated. We're going to have some massive questions ahead next year. But most excitingly, we're in the Champions League. Bring on Season 6. Long gone are the days where we had £0 in our bank account. We load up Season 6 with £209 million. Originally, I was planning on selling on a few players to help finance some new signings, but now I don't see the need for that. Why not keep our best players and add to the squad? And that is exactly what we do right now. I had to bring a player back. I had to bring 1 player back that we released early on. And it fits perfectly into our midfield to bring Camavinga back to Real Madrid. Having to release him at the start of the video absolutely hurt the soul, but being able to bring him back for what is hopefully going to be a deep run, if not a run all the way in the Champions League this year, is bloody brilliant. We bring the Frenchman back to the Bernabeu from Juventus for 140 mil. We need a superstar striker coming off the bench as well, a super sub, which is exactly what we get ourselves in Raul Garcia. He joins us from Rayo Vallecano for £31 million. Having him as a backup is an awesome option. 6'4", put him on set pieces, will be gold. What a season we have got ahead of us though. This is the old times of Real Madrid are back. This team is cooked. Our front 3 will hopefully be all in the 90s by the end of the season. Ghoul is 92. This team is crazy, man. I've actually only just fully deeped how good this team is. We've got reserves in every position that are insane. Players that would make starting 11s in half the teams in La Liga can't even make our bench. Holy crap. Real Madrid are back, baby. We have a team that I genuinely thought could have won a Champions League title last year. Although that being said, we didn't even make it past the round of 16 of the Conference League. So maybe I'm feeling a little too big for my boots. Regardless, Group A of the Champions League, we've got Napoli, Salzburg, and Midtjylland. It is going to be a really interesting one. We need to get out of this group though, surely. Second in the group here, it's not super dominant, although Napoli are a good team on career mode. Salzburg almost upsetting us. They finished just 2 points behind, but no need to worry. We're into the Champions League knockout rounds. Big question mark though, who are we facing? It is Leipzig. Napoli got Braga, so losing out on top spot has hurt us a lot. We have got the runners-up in Leipzig. And only 1 loss this half of the season so far. Oh my God. We have the same amount of wins as last year this time, but 5 draws, 1 loss. We sit 5 points clear at the top of the table, but most importantly, 9 points clear of 5th place Celta Vigo. The round of 16 has been a cursed time period for Real Madrid in this video. I am hoping to end that curse right now. Champions League's a different ballgame. At the Bernabeu for the first leg, and we come away with a 2-1 win against RB Leipzig. Still a lot on the line though, as we head to Germany. Can we get Madrid into the quarterfinals in this relegation bankrupt rebuild video against Leipzig at the Red Bull Arena in Germany? And it is a 2-0 win. Barcola misses a pen, but it does not matter. We bag ourselves a 4-1 aggregate win, hoping though that Fran Garcia and Camavinga are not suspended for the quarters. And my hopes have been ruined around Camavinga. He's suspended for the quarterfinals. Luckily, we've got a lot of center midfielders that can cover. Well. We have got a clash of the juggernauts right now. Manchester City, the ultimate litmus test. A side that took some of our best players. I'm hoping Vinicius and Rodrigo have gone elsewhere. Time will tell. No Camavinga for the first leg is a massive blow. Luckily, Richardson is absolute quality to come into the side. First leg at the Bernabeu. Come on, Real Madrid. It's a 1-1 draw. A lot of yellow cards going around. But we take a 1-1 draw back to Manchester. Did they have... Yeah, Vinicius. You can't see my face is covering it. But Vinicius was in the starting lineup for Man City. And Rodrigo is on their bench. Camavinga back in the starting 11 here. It's a 1-1 scoreline as we take on Man City. Our team, overall wise, one of the best I've built this year, but will it step up when it matters? Real Madrid versus Man City, and we step up in the 89th minute. What did I tell you, lads? Our superstar Roll is going to score us a winner in the 89th minute. Haaland misses a pen, and we're heading to the Champions League semi-finals with Real Madrid. That is absolutely huge. And now we get a crack at our Group A mates. It is Napoli, the side that finished above us in the group stages. Their goal difference is better. We take them on. They beat Manchester United 3-1 in the quarterfinals. All right, this is the fight. This is the settle Group A. No Oroz for the first leg, which is a huge blow, but thankfully we have Richardson once again. I'm definitely grateful that I didn't have to sell him in the summer window. He steps up for the second time in these knockout rounds. First leg against Napoli, and it is a 2-2 draw, but Gula. Holy crap, we've actually managed to bring it back. Playing down a man, Arda Gula gets a straight red card. He's going to be out for the second leg. That is not ideal at all. No Gula is a massive blow. Nico Paz comes in here to fill the attacking midfielder role. I've made sure I've done the press conferences. I've tried to make us as happy as possible, offered new contracts. But we're at the Stadio Olympic for a spot in the Champions League final, which we qualify for. Vardachelia in the second minute, a straight red card. Fair play to Napoli for fighting as hard as they do. 2 legs, not soured, but dominated by straight red cards to superstar players. But we come out on top. We claim Group A. And we are heading to a Champions League final with Real Madrid. And I've got to say, I'm not surprised. And it looks like we're going to be versing Bayer Leverkusen. Okay. We've got Xabi Alonso's men in a Champions League final. This is going to be fun. A look around the grounds. Inter Milan winning the Europa League. Vitoria win the Conference League. We go back to back as champions of Spain. Normality is restored. Real Madrid just 3 losses all year. Barcelona 5th in the league, and relegated are Granada, Eibar, and Espanyol. Yo-yoing like crazy. Barcelona do win the Supercopa. We lost to Real Sociedad in the semis. And we lost the Copa de España final for the second straight year. Jeez Louise. Bradley, Jesus Christ, mate. He would have to be a favourite for the Ballon d'Or next year. 42 goal contributions, 90 overall at age 26. Give me a break. That is ridiculous. Latasa, I did not expect him to get to this level. He was someone that I was thinking I'd have to sell after a year or two, but I'm very happy this is the simulation we are living in. Bring it on. Leverkusen. Holy crap. Leverkusen in a Champions League final. And this Champions League final has taken place in Germany, in Schalke. Bit of an advantage there for Leverkusen. We won't let it affect us, though. Here we go, fellas. Let's get it done with Real Madrid. Oh, good tackle, Rafa Marin, but it's still on here. Brian Bobby goes for the shot. Good save, Tenas. Good ball there to Goula. Ronaldo's trying to close down the angle, but I'm going to play that early there. That's a great ball. That's a great shot. And an even better save from Gregor Kobel, who finally left Dortmund. End-to-end start so far in this one. Can we put it in the back of the net, though? Oroz, Barcola pushing through. Comes out to Goula. I'm going early there. Hopefully he's not offside. Back to Goula. A bit of space. Thought we might have got lucky and had that one creep in. Moise Kean. They go for the... Jesus Christ. What a goal. Brian Broby. All right. That's 2 shots he's had. Both have been rockets. That one finds the back of the net. Game on here. We need to wake up. I just cannot get this ball off Leverkusen, though. They are playing such a good brand of football. Nah. Good block. We cannot get Broby any space, man. He's terrorizing us. No. Keane. Good tackle there. Come on, get it away. Be smart with it here, fellas. Camavinga. Bit of space, but no real good angles. Garcia. Fran Garcia. Leverkusen are sitting back so nicely in this one. It's Arnal Martinez. Ball in. Right to the touchline. Bradley Barcola puts it wide. I should have taken a touch, man. I had so much time. Oh, and then Leverkusen have the luxury of just bringing Florian Wirtz off the bench. My God, man. Goula. Ball in. Camavinga. Oh, it almost took a nice deflection, but it's so weak. Feed it. Look at all the space. Go, Latasa. Be selfish. He's selfish and it works. Come on, lads. Oh, I was getting so anxious there. I was getting so annoyed because we could not get the ball off of Leverkusen. We get it off them, hit them on the counter-attack, and immediately make them pay. Advantage. Not even advantage. Tie game. Brian Broby. I shouldn't be bringing Marin out of position like this. Frimpong. No. Don't blow full time. We were on the counter. Oh, but we're going to have to fight for half an hour now. Extra time in what has been an anxiety-inducing game of football. Anthony Gordon off the bench here for Leverkusen. I looked at signing him earlier. He's just done me there. He almost made me pay for not signing him. Free kick for Leverkusen. Dusan Vlahovic. Benacer standing over it. Are they going to shoot it? No, they're going to jump over it. They're going to shoot it there and put it into row Z. Come on, put that one in the corner. Can we get something here with the last place? I see the options in the midfield. Goula, you feel so sluggish, mate. Going back. Oh, why are we taking a touch? I press circle and he just tries to do a spin. All right, I'm making a substitution as we begin second half. Nico Paz coming off the bench for Oroz. Oh my God, what a save. Oh, this game is cooked, man. This game is actually cooked. Fran Garcia bolstering down the left-hand side here. I've got options. I'm going to go soft there, and now I'm going to play it through. That's done brilliantly. Camavinga. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to the f***ing striker. Come on. Camavinga. Camavinga. Get the follow-up. Keeper's off his line. Keeper's still off his line. Put it in the box. Barcola. Oh, Kobel sees it late. We're going to have one last corner. Come on, Goula. Put this one on a platter. I don't want to deal with penalties. Finish it now. Ball in. Barcola. Don't you dare call it full-time, referee. One last opportunity. Goula. Ball in. No, you don't even jump for it, Bradley. My God, man. We're off to a penalty shootout. I've had too many shootouts in rebuilds lately. It stresses the crap out of me. All right, here we go. Goula with the first one. I'm going to the left. I'm going to the left. Beautiful. Where you going, Dusan? I reckon you're going to the left as well, mate. He goes to the right. Bradley's going to go to the left-hand side again. Yes, that's the right decision. Brian Broby's definitely going to the right. Definitely to the right. He dinks it. Nice one, kid. All right, Eduardo. Go to the right. Kobel. Oh, that's a rocket of a pen. This would be massive. Kimmich is going left. Kimmich goes right. Damn it. We just need to keep scoring ours. Latasa. He's going to go to the left-hand side. Latasa goes. Another brilliant penalty. If we save this against Ruiz, we're going to win the Champions League final. Come on, fellas. They're going to the right. I can see him staring at it. I can see him staring at it. It's saved off the feet. Arnal Martinez is the hero. Oh, what a Champions League final. We have won it on penalties. Oh, that is an instant classic. Tenas the hero there. I thought that one was going to roll back in off his feet. It almost does. But we are gonna win a Champions League final on a penalty shootout. Oh my god. So much more stressful than I wanted it to be. But we have successfully bankrupt, relegated, and rebuilt Real Madrid. And our captain, a centre back from day one, Rafa Marin, is going to be the man wearing the captain's armband to finish off this unbelievable journey and make Real Madrid European champions again. But lads, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video.